at the Schomburg Center when I came across these photos of a photographer named Kwame Brathwaite. I'd never heard the name before, had never seen any of his photography before. And I started to see these images of models with afros and wearing African-inspired garments. I started to think, why have I never seen these photographs? Why have I never heard of this photographer? And it was one of those feelings that I couldn't quite put into words, but my heart knew. My heart as a researcher knew that this was an important topic of study. And I started culling through books written around that time and written about that time period and couldn't find anything on Brathwaite. And so I knew that I had to be a voice to bring this story to a popular audience. When you hear Black is beautiful, you need to see Black is beautiful in order to understand what is meant by that term. And Kwame Brathwaite was brilliant in conveying what beautiful Blackness looked like on film. And so if you look at some of his photos of the Grandassa Models, you see these women who have very kinky, tightly coiled hair in the early 1960s when this was really unheard of for Black women. Here were Black women who were styling out, who were, being unashamed and unapologetic about their curvy figures and wearing fitted clothes that showed off those figures, that looked very different than Twiggy and some of the other ultra-thin models who were dominating the mainstream fashion industry of the day. It wasn't easy to get up on that stage and know that you would be ridiculed for wearing your hair natural, but doing it anyway, because you had built a community of other women who were going to stand in the gap with you. These are women with fuller features, thicker lips, wider noses, features that the mainstream beauty industry was telling Black women weren't beautiful, weren't desirable. Kwame Brathwaite was photographing these women and showing Black communities that yes, indeed, we are beautiful exactly the way we're made.
Okay, this video raises questions and I need for you to be extremely honest when answering them in the comments. And just so you know, there are 3 questions. Number 1, what was something you discovered that shocked you? Number 2, other than me, who is your favorite author? And number 3, when you think of a Black woman, what is the first thought that comes to mind? Okay, please share this video with anyone you deem necessary, and don't forget to like and subscribe.